Good evening. Avon and Somerset Police has described the investigation into the violent Kill the Bill riots last month as one of the largest in the force's history.
They have released dramatic CCTV footage taken inside Bridewell Police Station as the building was targeted, alongside more images of people that they want to speak to. Max Walsh reports.
For the first time, footage has been released showing the view from inside Bridewell Police Station as crowds turned increasingly violent. A protest which had started peacefully, but by the end of the night, officers say they were outnumbered and scared. Outside there were cheers as glass was shattered, and a van went up in flames. From above you can make out another confrontation unfolding, as an officer tries to manoeuvre a van away from the crowd while repeatedly being attacked.
Outrageous violence, really. They were targeting women. They were targeting smaller stature people. It was real disgraceful scenes. It was shameful. We have officers who've been dragged out of the line. They've had their shields stolen. They've been abused and assaulted with their own equipment there to save them.
A month on from the disorder, the evidence of violence can still be seen. Here at Bridewell Police Station, the glass is still peppered with cracks and broken glass, and a large part of the downstairs window is now completely boarded up. Police say 44 officers were assaulted that night. It's led to one of the largest investigations in the force's history, with another 18 images of people being released last night, which detectives want to identify. So far, 42 people have been arrested in connection with the disorder. James Ward was there that night. He tells me the focus on the violence has distracted from the real reason behind the protest.
Some of them are, as they're being portrayed, quite radical people in whatever way. Most of them aren't. Most of them are teachers, nurses. I've met youth workers, social workers, and they're all doing this because they can see the impact that the bill and what it represents would have on their work.
Now, a month on, there have been another 8 demonstrations in the city against the controversial police and crime bill, a sign of the strength of feeling in Bristol, which many fear will become overshadowed by the violence of a few.
And Max is outside Bridewell Police Station for us this evening. So Max, just how far into the investigation are police, and how much more have they got left to do?
Well, Jonty, this is now one of the biggest investigations in the force's history. More than 40 people now have already been arrested in connection with the events outside Bridewell Police Station here a month ago. One of those have been charged with arson with intent to endanger life. Last night, more images were released that detectives want to speak to, which takes the total up to 35. And I think that gives you a sense of the scale of this investigation. It is important to say that there have been some claims from protesters that police have been heavy-handed, even violent. And I understand that 16 complaints have been made against the force, and 2 have been referred on to the Independent Office for Police Conduct.
Max Walsh in Bristol this evening, thank you.
A woman has admitted murdering another